Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Irwin. They're part number 26377. This is a what they call a deluxe set of tap and die in both imperial and metric. 117-piece machine screw, fractional metric tap and hex die, and drill bit deluxe set in plastic case. So this is what I expect to be the end-all to be-all of what would be required if you needed to not only create holes, tapped holes, I should say, but also the ability to identify thread types as well. So let's take a closer look. I'm actually going to remove this from the from its packaging right now. I have a daily need, it seems, to identify thread styles. You know, you can look at a thread and you can say, well, okay, is it 5/16? Is it 3/8? I can't guess. I need to know what it is. So having some means by which to do that is very helpful. That's one reason why I own this sort of material myself personally. And I'm going to flip it around here, open it up. And this video is not going to go over line by line all of the items that are in this kit, because you can read that down below, but here we go. Seems like there's something in there that wants to move. Yeah, there is. A pouch of drill bits, I believe, are up above. Okay. Going to remove the foam. So we have taps and dies down below. And that's what the kit looks like. I really can't tip it up any more than that. I'm obviously going to lose something inside of there that we don't want to lose. Now, what is in the lid are indeed that quite heavy package of not only drill bits but extractors as well. I'm going to put this aside. A 41-piece drill bit and extractor set. So this deluxe kit quite definitely includes a lot of different items. Whoa. Okay, so those different size drill bits, extractors, larger size drill bits are up top. We'll take a closer look at the list of those items that are included as well. Obviously, your your die handle. Okay. Tap handle. Okay, and a variety of your metric and fractional sizes. So let's take a look and see the sizes that they have listed. Before we do that, the contents of the package gives you an outline or a legend of everything that's included. Metric are down below. Imperial up above. Imperial taps over on the left side. Metric taps on the right side. And I don't have a need to ever really work in metric, but there are times when it would be very helpful to identify something that is metric in design. This is a guide when it comes to what size tap that you'd like to create and the drill size that you would work with. Now what they're listing here is a 60 or 75%, and what they're telling you there is that for 60% thread, drill opposite blue tap size. For 75% thread, what they're telling you to do here is to select the diameter of the drill bit that you'll use. So the instructions say the tap drill sizes shown on this card give the theoretical tap drill size for approximately 60 and 75% of full thread depth. Generally, it is recommended that drill sizes be selected in the 60% range, as these sizes will provide about 90% of the potential holding power. Drill sizes in the 75% range are recommended for shallow hole tapping, less than 1.5 times the hole diameter, in soft metals and mild steel. So they're basically telling you the drill size to use. Now, the one thing that this is missing, and you're going to see it all through this chart, is the wire size. Okay, so they do not, I mean, the fractional sizes are, of course, here listed in the drill size, but there are a lot of wire sizes. And a wire size is a much more accurate way by which to determine to create the diameter of hole for what you're tapping into. For instance, between 7/64 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch, just 1/64, there are 5 wire sizes. So you can get highly accurate, with what size that you're actually drilling through the piece. And I own a wire drill size because there are times when I have an absolute requirement to absolutely drill the correct size. I can't take the chance of the hole being too large, because that's a major problem. So a wire drill size is crucial for that. So very handy kit. Now the list of material that is available, that is included with this, is listed down below. And the 117-piece kit set contains, they list the threaded, the taps that are listed there from 440, which is a very small tap, all the way up to 1/2 inch with 20 threads. Metric is the same as well. They list the die that's there, the plug that's there, the plug style tap that's there. They list the drill bit size that's there as well, in terms of a wire size or a fractional size where it's necessary. So they're providing you the right drill size in this kit, even when it's a wire or a wire drill size, and then part numbers for that material, drill bit item number. Okay, because they're breaking the drill bit size down into 2 columns. Here's the size that you need, and then here's the part number that you would order if you wanted that. Okay, other items are listed down below, and the screw extractors are nice as well. They do lend to making it easier to be able to pull a broken screw out of something. Generally, if it's just mild steel, I can generally drill through the center of the screw if it's a small screw and get it to collapse and get it out. But a screw extractor is the way you'd like to be able to work that. Now, below this video is a link to what they call a reference guide, and the reference guide is really nothing other than here's the size tap that you want to create. Here's the drill bit size to use. Then it also has some direction in terms of drilling speeds, which is spoken about in terms of what they call RPM. Now, RPM is obviously what we know of it, but how that RPM is defined, that formula is there. And I don't know a lot about drilling holes in a variety of materials, but I know enough to realize that there's a tremendous amount of science behind it, and what you're drilling into, what's being drilled into, what you're using to drill into it, how much force, and the rotation of that bit are all well-defined science. And that is an area, if you do any sort of work in locksmithing, specifically safes and vaults, you'll certainly want to be well versed on that. The other link that's down below is the product brochure, and that's handy because it's going to show you everything tap and die from Irwin. And if you were to search for 26377, you'll find the 117 piece kit that's there, a photograph, albeit one that might be out of date. It doesn't have that reference guide in the top, but it's loose there. And then all of the other taps and dies. And then finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Irwin products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I'm partial to Irwin, and it's not only because I'm a distributor, but because I use the products personally, and I can attest to the high performance of much of the product line. Do they potentially make the tools that a particular application is going to call for? No. But do they make practically everything else and do so in a very fine caliber of quality of material? Yes, they do, and that's why I use them. And obviously they're ubiquitous. You can find Irwin practically everywhere, but it just happens to be a good quality product as well. Any questions on the 26377 717 piece drill, tap, die, extractor set, I don't think I've missed anything, or any other Irwin product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.